Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between towering mountains, there lived a young girl named Aria. Aria was known for her gentle spirit and kind heart, but deep down, she harbored a fear of the unknown. She often watched in awe as the village storyteller regaled the townsfolk with tales of far-off lands and daring adventures. Aria longed to be brave like the heroes in those stories, but her fear held her back. Part 1. One day, a fierce storm descended upon the village, bringing with it howling winds and torrential rain. As the villagers huddled in their homes, Aria noticed a faint cry coming from the direction of the mountains. Without a second thought, she grabbed a lantern and set out into the storm. The wind whipped at her cloak, and the rain soaked her to the bone, but Aria pressed on, guided by the distant cries for help. Part 2. After what felt like an eternity, Aria finally reached the source of the cries, a young boy trapped beneath a fallen tree. With all her might, she pushed against the heavy branches until they shifted just enough for the boy to wriggle free. As they made their way back to the village, the storm began to subside, and the sun peeked out from behind the clouds. The villagers greeted Aria and the boy with cheers and praise for her bravery. Part 3. In the days that followed, Aria became a local hero, her act of courage celebrated throughout the village. But despite the admiration of her peers, Aria still felt a flicker of fear deep within her heart. She knew that true courage was not just about facing external challenges, but about overcoming the doubts and insecurities that plagued her from within. Part 4. Determined to conquer her inner fears, Aria sought out the wise old woman who lived on the outskirts of the village. The old woman was known for her keen insight and gentle wisdom, and Aria hoped that she could help her find the courage she sought. As they sat by the crackling fire, Aria poured out her heart, sharing her struggles and her desire to be truly brave. Part 5. The old woman listened intently, her eyes twinkling with understanding. She spoke softly. "Courage is not the absence of fear, my dear, but the strength to face your fears head-on. True courage comes from within, from believing in yourself even when the world doubts you. It is the willingness to step into the unknown, knowing that you have the power to overcome whatever challenges come your way." Aria pondered the old woman's words long into the night, the crackling fire casting a warm glow over her face. She realized that courage was not something she needed to seek externally, but a flame that burned brightly within her all along. With a newfound sense of determination, Aria set out to face her fears, one by one, knowing that each challenge she conquered would only make her stronger. Part 7. As the seasons changed and the years passed, Aria's courage grew, like a seed blossoming into a mighty oak. She faced challenges with grace and resilience, inspiring those around her to do the same. Aria's story became legend in the village, a tale of a young girl who found the courage to follow her heart and embrace her true potential. Part 8. And so, dear reader, remember that courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. It is the willingness to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the unknown, knowing that you have the strength within you to overcome any obstacle. Just like Aria, may you find the courage to face your fears and chase your dreams, for true bravery lies not in the absence of fear, but in the willingness to confront it head-on.